Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, meaning I have my back because I have yours. You guys, I really appreciate you guys. I really thank you guys. And I really miss you guys. So moving forward, I'll be here a couple of times a day. And yeah, there you have it. We're going to try to mix up the reads and do something a little different. Today, this is an empathic read. This is how I feel. And so this tarot deck is from Empath, Reiki, and something else deck, but Unstoppable Force. Just to let you know that you're an unstoppable force, and that all comes with a glorious win because you're getting all of your wins right now. You know, before you thought the chips were down when it came to something that you have been through, but there's new excitement with the Page of Cups energy being here, and also there's balance at the same time. So balance from you being patient and recognizing your strength. Your strengths. Remember, strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. It says unquestioned confidence. Unquestioned confidence. So you're recognizing your strengths no matter the situation. This is somebody here running that has had some type of endeavors or obstacles in its way. So they have they're missing their leg, but they're running. They're recognizing their strengths. There's balance here, you know, running a tightrope or walking a tightrope, balance, you know, patience from being, you know, and achieving the balance that you need, you know, from you being patient, and there's excitement happening. King of Wands energy is dependable, goal oriented. So you either are been dependent, you know, excuse me, I'm saying that wrong because King of Wands energy is a true leader who leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. But it says dependably goal oriented. So you have set these goals, or you have found somebody that is dependable, you know, and it's just with, you know, the same energy as you being Queen of Cups, King of Wands, and there's intuitive compassion here. Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups energy says, be someone who makes everyone feel important. Look them through their eyes, make them feel understood. We have no problem with doing that. But sometimes the shadow illusion, our trust, and our assumptions that we make when it comes to dealing with a person, place, thing, or situation, emotional readiness is why we steady sit back and we are stagnant because we find people who deplete us and not complete us. And so now the tables are turning. Four of Wands, grateful togetherness. So you're finding people who complete you. The Four of Wands energy, you know, normally is peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. And, you know, at the same time, you know, the wounded warrior is, you know, confident no matter what. And we are wounded respectfully. Thank you to all who have served. But what I'm saying is that, you know, we're not letting these adversities pull us down anymore. You know, we're using our intuition, and we're compassionate, and we're patient, and that's what's causing us balance and us to move forward. Now, with this being said, we are an unstoppable force, and a glorious win is happening. I'm going to pull from the evolution of the soul, and then I'm going to pull from, I don't know the other card deck, but I'll tell you when I get there. This is not about love. This is about us. So hold on. Yeah, the evolution of the soul. You know, it's hard to evolve. It's hard to set boundaries. It's hard to, you know, get up when we feel like falling down. But in this process, this is what a true Cancer, again, somebody who is passionately intuitive, you know, and I say that, remember, Queen of Cups, be someone who makes everyone feel important. Look them through their eyes, make them feel understood. Look at all these cards that come over. And at the bottom of the deck is singleness. You are single, but you are patiently single. You are waiting. And maybe in that process of waiting, you're going to find somebody who is dependable, dependably goal oriented, which is something that is so beautiful to you. That is such a blessing. But this time around, there is not going to be a shadow illusion, and emotional readiness is for you to have a new beginning. Does that make sense? So it's not going to be anything. It's going to be a grateful situation that togetherness is going to be one, because right now you're the singleness. It says meant to be single on a karmic level. The people that you have been dealing with, you know, and even respectfully including yourself, You're meant to be single until you recognize your intuition, until you understand and start trusting in yourself instead of the shadow selves of the people who are shallow, because you're able to see through the bullshit. With the moon energy being here, the unknown energy, the illusion, you're able to see through it. And that is the emotional readiness that the universe has been preparing you for, so that you can be an unstoppable force. It says meant to be single on a karmic level. Focus will be your purpose, not love. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to you, you'll be prepared for this. You'll find the people who complete you and not deplete you, especially when it comes to love, balance, patience. So you are going to be able to balance everything. Be patient enough and know that there's a new excitement coming, and you're going to have a glorious win once you get to this point of emotional readiness. And that's why you had to go through those kiss a couple of frogs in order for you to find your true prince or princess, however you want to take it. But it says perfectly content with being single. You're content with being single because you're tired of dealing with the bullshit right now. Although you want something else, there has been karmic bonds. The Draconian. It says money hungry and manipulative. This is what you've been dealing with. Adapt at fitting in like a chameleon. Somebody who, again, is the mysterious part of them is the part that you like, but is bullshit behind it. Can unite people to work together. Well, I think they have united you to work on yourself. Tragedy helps you find your purpose, and that's where you are when it comes to the ebbs and flows of life. Deep lessons concealed in tragedies. It says helps other cope during tragedies. That's you always. Loving, compassionate, and understanding. Also with the Queen of Pentacles energy, which didn't show her face. Remember JDS Tarot. Send strength and healing to JDS Tarot, period. That's it. He always says that the Queen of Pentacles can be toxic. And so that's a part of us being empathetic and loving and understanding and financially secure. We give our all to everybody. Six of Pentacles energy, right? And so the lone wolf, solitude will be your greatest ally. And that is what's happening and how you're able to come out on top and recognize your strengths through balance, through patience, balance, and unquestioned confidence. You come out on top, living a meaningful life as a loner. Road to success will be lonely. It is going to be lonely until you find people again. The King of Wands and the Queen of Cups is right next to each other, to find people who is going to complete you and not deplete you, who's going to motivate and lead others the same way you do. And so when you do that, the hard work will pay off. Hard work to unlock your potential. Exactly. Things in life won't come easy. Learning the value of hard work. So you're learning to do the work. You already knew how to do the work, but you're learning to do the work when it comes to your emotional energy, because sometimes this can make us, fall down and not want to move forward. So the long life, it says blessed with a good long life, a long life journey of learning, being happy and healthy at an old age. So whether you are 20, 30, 40, 50 and up, you're happy where you are because you know what you've been through. High Priestess energy, something that can only be understood through experience. Breaking contracts, exactly. You're breaking those bounds and those barriers. You're breaking through them, right? Contracts stopped serving your growth. Contracts stopped serving your growth. So whatever this contract you were in, you were patient, you reached this plateau, and now you just like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to bury myself respectfully in order to help somebody, the crab in a barrel mentality. So here, the crab in a barrel mentality, it looks like the other crabs are trying to pull, fall in with the crabs that's in the bottom of the barrel, but actually they're trying to pull that crab out of the barrel, and they end up falling into that barrel with the other crabs, and now they can't get out until somebody else rescue them. And then at that point, only some will be able to make it out. This is who you are. You're the crab. Hint, Cancer. You're that crab that keeps trying to pull everyone out of that barrel. And so you're not doing this anymore. You're breaking the contracts, altering your divine blueprint. You're altering it. You're not going to be stagnant for anyone else. Your emotional readiness moving forward and the shadow illusions and your intuitive compassion is going to let you know that I cannot save these hoes, respectfully, that you can't save everybody, freeing yourself from a soul contract. And so that is what it is. When you realize that things will stop, see the way the 4 agreements work, right? The 4 agreements work by you being impeccable with your words, knowing that you've done your best, you're not making assumptions, and you're not taking anything personal. So when you get to this point of, it'll be the red flags. Remember, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. I thought you said you weren't going to do it. That is your red flags and your subconscious telling you, or your, your guardian angels, however you want to call it, telling you not to do it. Your intuition is what it is, but you end up doing it. So this time around, when you feel like that need to say, girl, don't, it's not going to happen. Or if it does, you're going to tread lightly and you're not going to put your all into everything, because you've been that crab in that barrel, right? Trying to pull somebody out, the Pleiadian, right? You understand polarity and balance. Exactly. So patient balance, you understand it. So I'm not saying that you're going to change who you are. You're going to change how you do things, and therefore it's going to change how you who you are. Does that make sense? And so now people are going to be hesitant, or they're not going to be you won't be the first person that people call when they're trying to use you, or when they're trying to use, or they need something done. You know what I mean? You're not going to be that person that they go to anymore, because they're going to know that you have these boundaries up. It says, so again, you understand polarity and balance. And it says, here to help the human race evolve. Challenger of social norms. So at first you were good with challenging the social norms. At first you were good with that, but then it turned around and you started to understand that this is making you stay in that barrel, and you'll never be able to come out. No matter how far you get, you'll always go back to that same energy, that back and forth, the runner chaser type situation. So with any situation, jobs, businesses, work, family, friends, whatever it is, loved ones, you're not going to go back and forth anymore. You're going to say what you want and mean what you say. Karmic bonds. A pre-birth agreement to fulfill. But remember, you're breaking the contracts. And so the things that you learned, you're going to unlearn to relearn. You're relearning the new things of having being an unstoppable force, and and having a new excitement, because you were patient and you learned this lesson that the universe was here to teach you. So all we can do is send strength and healing, period, to this person, place, thing, or situation that you feel like has put you back into that barrel several times, because you've allowed it. And so it's okay. You're learning to forgive. You're learning your heart chakra, love, harmonious, and forgiveness, or harmony and forgiveness. You're learning that. But you're also learning with the throat chakra how to communicate and how to express yourself and how to trust in what you say. Also with the third eye chakra, you're learning about intuition, about your perception and your understanding. You understand your intuition is telling you and giving you those red flags. So the perception of what you have, of the potential like you used to, you're not looking at potential anymore. You're living in the present moment. We're not focusing or living in the past anymore, which causes fear. And you're not having anxiety, which is dealing with the future, which causes anxiety. You're living right now in the present moment as we speak, how you feel moving forward. So identify them and break free. That is what you're doing. Uncomfortable and binding relationships, the karmic bonds, these are what you're not going to get yourself into anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from, this is the evolution of the soul. Hold on one second. Let me see. Sorry about that. I'm going to pull from, here it is. All right, I got it. Oops. Knocking stuff down. Hold on. I'm going to pull from the Ascended Life Oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull from the Money deck, because no matter what, even though you have, you might be coming together with somebody who completes you and depletes you, your finances are always everything. So the Ascended Life Oracle deck is what I'm going to pull from right now. And then let me get the finance deck. Yeah, you're learning your lessons. And this is a lesson. It's not heartbreak. You got to learn to understand what the difference is. Heartbreak. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation is here to teach you a lesson. And it's about you paying attention to your finances, evolving, and also ascending. And that is what you're here for. And that's finding people who complete you and not deplete you. So again, you're okay with being single. Alien, yeah, that's how you feel. And fluidity. So alien says feeling alienated in life, feeling like you don't fit in, dealing with a foreigner, new experiences in life. So that is where the glorious winds are coming, because you're an unstoppable force. Same with Page of Cups energy, new excitement. So you have new excitement in your life, even though you don't, at one point you felt so empty. You felt like you needed to find your soul tribe. And so again, you're finding somebody that is exactly the same way as you, who's going to be your cheerleader as you cheer them on, and that they complete you and not deplete you. And so you're recognizing your strengths, unquestionable confidence, and you've been patient long enough. And now it's time for the grateful togetherness, Four of Wands energy, because again, you've been patient, you want peace, and you want happiness and harmonious energy. And that's what you're getting, fluidity, staying flexible and adaptable, keeping an open mind, going with the flow, and being teachable. So you learned your lesson. Remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. You're learning that the universe is telling you, I will send you what your like kind, or your person by divine right that is there. Just be patient. Stop jumping and trying to help everyone and trying to make people fit and make that puzzle piece fit, because at the end of the day, when you don't realize that, it becomes toxic to you when you just try to make the energies fit because you met them. No, everybody isn't meant to go with you. Toxicity, toxic situations / people. It's time to purge having a toxic mindset and dead-end relationships, because the universe is trying to teach you this lesson, that until you realize that you need to find people who are worth you spending your time with, you're going to continuously find the toxicity that you're going to try to fix until you break this cycle and have the emotional readiness to know to be patient, and to know that you're going to always feel like an alien, like you don't fit in, like people don't understand you. You're going to always feel like that, as long as you're fluid enough, or meaning staying flexible but also adaptable, but not just being water and just going with the flow. Does that make sense? So it's one thing to stay flexible and adaptable, to adapt to certain situations, but not when you're dealing with fake people or karmic people, meant to be single on a karmic level, focusing on your purpose. So toxic people, toxic situations, And so that is the reason why I say learn the chakras, learn how to focus on you, and basically to have emotional readiness, which is here, and understand the difference between a shadow illusion and real shit, right? And that is when you become the unstoppable force that you were meant to be, because the alien never fits in, right? So look at that. And that's angelic help. Stability. That's what you need. Your financial future promises to be stable and prosperous. Again, an unstoppable force. Take control of your finances to create stability in your life. That's what you're doing. That's why you're worrying about what completes you and not depletes you. And this, when you do find this type of situation, you're going to be emotionally ready to be able to walk away if you need to. Walk away from the things that no longer serve you, to see between and read between the lines, right? And say, read between the lines. Basically, F you if you don't work, respectfully, right? Send strength and healing, but I gotta go. Bye. But excellent time to take action on any money-related ventures. So you're working on yourself. And so that is where the stability is going to come in at. Now, that all comes with growth. It says, accept good news in money matters, a raise or a new job offer. Money will soon start flowing to your business, not you flowing, just period, like water and going with the flow. It'll start flowing towards you, right? It says promising opportunities. So again, feeling alienated and knowing that there's going to be some type of excitement happening, but by you being patient and balancing out and recognizing your strengths, even though, and understanding the difference between, again, the shadow illusions and being emotional ready for anything, health. So in the process of all of these things, of letting people deplete you, your health starts to be put to the test. Some situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. So send strength and healing. That's all you can do. Consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or any healing work. You might have to heal yourself first before you try to start healing others. But it might be easier to heal others and not heal yourself, and that's where you spend the majority of your time. It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what is next, because everything is going to flow to you. Everything is going to flow to you. Grateful togetherness in any situation. There's going to be stability there, but you have to be able to maintain the stability, right? And be goal-oriented. What does it say? Dependably goal-oriented. So you have to depend on yourself and also the goals that you set, and also, again, have somebody in your corner that does that. But until then, you have to be that person. So goals, it says, don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. This would be a good time to write down your goals and aspirations. Focus on creating and managing a budget. So again, all of it goes with us being the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups energy, always giving, and being in the Six of Pentacles energy, giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. Queen of Pentacles is a loving family, is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. Remember, again, JDS Tarot says, no matter what, the Queen of Pentacles can be toxic to herself if she doesn't set boundaries and take control of her life, his or her life. So, angelic help. This is the time to trust in the universe and know you will be provided for. There is a career or blessing lining up for you, and so stay positive and believe. Pay attention to the signs your angels send you during this time. And I said that to you. So that girl, don't do it. Don't do it. I thought you said you weren't going to do it. That is your angels telling you don't do it. So follow that energy. That is your intuition when it comes to situations like this. So now we're going to go ahead and pull from the 4 agreements, and then we're going to pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. You know, I just believe that it's our time to shine. But again, we have to believe in the situations, and we have to know that we're an unstoppable force, if that makes sense, you know. And so the stability comes with us knowing that and understanding that, you know. And so that is how I see that energy. So one card came out. The card is always do your best. Remember what I said at the end of the day, you know that you've done your best in any situation. Surrender and let go of the past. Remember I said live in the present moment. So it says whatever life takes away from you, let it go. Send strength and healing, period. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past, right, that causes fears, means that you can enjoy that dream that is happening right now. And right now, what's happening is that you're having glorious wins and new excitement. That's about knowing you always done your best. Let's pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this old energy go. I feel like this is a really good read. The Chalcedony, I have that right. Where is it at? Right here. Hold on. The Chalcedony, nope, that's not the wrong one. Chalcedony is up here. Right here. I didn't look at it. It's this one here. But anyway, sorry. The Chalcedony deals with all the chakras. We already went over a lot of the chakras. And so now here it is. Let's see. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, the Chalcedony. There you have it. So all the chakras, I pretty much said half of the chakras. The most important, not the most important, but let's start over. The crown chakra, spirituality, selflessness, and wisdom. Your belief system. Don't let anybody change your belief system. Sometimes we have to unlearn to relearn how to believe in ourselves again and how to not deal with the toxicity just because they're family, friends, or somebody that you once shared a moment with. So we're going to unlearn to relearn. Your third eye chakra, your intuition, perception, and understanding. What's understood doesn't have to be explained, but the way you perceive or the way the way you use your intuition when you make decisions, because you already know. So your perception, the assumptions that you make, again, can be a reason why your third eye chakra is blocked and why your belief system changes. And when you stop believing in yourself, the throat chakra is your ability to communicate, express yourself, and trust. That's why you learn to be impeccable with your word, because you know at the end of the day that you always done your best with any situation. So your ability to communicate and to express yourself and to trust in what you're saying is where the grateful togetherness will come in when it comes to why you decide to stay single and why you stop dealing with toxicity and why you want stability in your life and why you also are an unstoppable force, and also why the universe will, send someone who completes you and not depletes you down the line when you learn how the shadow illusion of people and their fake selves will make you have an emotional readiness when moving forward from this moment, in the present moment, right? Present moment. You're going to let go of the past, but learn from it. Oh, Rafiki says you either run from it or you learn from it. You're choosing to learn from it, and that's why you're unstoppable. So the heart chakra is your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. And that is what you're doing. Happiness, harmonious, and peace is what you want moving forward. Your solar plex chakra is your optimism, your clarity, and your personal power. You're taking your personal power back by fighting for the things that you know, recognizing your strength, and having patience and balance at the same time. You're unstoppable because of these situations that you're taking. You're deciding to take your personal power back. Your sacral chakra is your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. You're moving forward with confidence no matter what. You know that you're going to win. Again, with the strength energy, it says unquestioned confidence. You're not questioning. You're not letting anybody dim your light. You're not asking anybody how they feel. You're going off of your own intuition. Your confidence is going to go through the roof. Your root chakra, your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself all comes from this person, place, thing, or situation. So again, send strength and healing, period, to this person, because no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson, and that is to be an unstoppable force, to have stability, to know the difference on toxicity and why you are emotional. You will be emotionally ready for any situation when it comes to their shadow side or dealing with their shadow self. And so that is all of the chakras. The affirmation says, I surround myself with others and joy. I surround myself and others with joy and comfort. So moving forward, the energies that people put around you, you're still going to be happy. You're still going to be comforted. You're still going to be comfortable, but you're not going to get too comfortable. You're going to see through the bullshit and know when to remove yourself from toxic situations. So let's say my affirmation and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.